The US dollar shapes our modern world quietly, yet powerfully. Every second, trillions move across invisible digital networks, connecting markets, nations, and people. But how did a single currency become the backbone of the global economy? To understand that, we return to the ashes of a world rebuilt from destruction. In 1944, as nations gathered to restore stability, they created a new financial order at Bretton Woods. 44 countries agreed to anchor their currencies to the US dollar, and the dollar itself was tied to gold, instantly transforming it into a symbol of absolute trust. Confidence spread across continents, but as global economies expanded, the gold behind the dollar could no longer support the growing demand. In 1971, the gold standard ended, and a new era of the dollar was born, one backed not by metal but by global trust. Soon, a powerful agreement reshaped the world. Oil-producing nations priced all their oil in US dollars. This forced every country to hold dollars simply to keep their economies running, and with every barrel sold, American influence grew deeper. Markets across continents sank to the dollar, and global trade began to flow through it like a bloodstream. Once the world relied on dollars, changing the system became nearly impossible. Nations stored massive reserves of them, turning the dollar into the world's financial safety net. In every crisis, trust rushed toward the dollar, not away from it. Trust became America's greatest economic weapon. Countries traded in dollars, saved in dollars, and borrowed in dollars. This global demand gave the U.S. extraordinary financial power and allowed it to use sanctions instead of soldiers. The world became financially dependent on the dollar, creating a subtle but immense form of influence. But no currency holds the throne forever. New challengers emerged. China pushed the yuan, Europe strengthened the euro, BRICS sought alternatives, and central banks began stockpiling gold again. Digital currencies rose, promising independence from the old system. Yet, replacing the dollar proved far harder than challenging it, because trust, built over generations, cannot be replaced overnight. Through every crisis, global confidence in the dollar remained strong. Nations wanting independence still relied on it more than ever. And as the world evolved, the dollar evolved with it, shifting from paper to digital networks. Today, the dollar still anchors global trade, energy, and financial stability. New challengers continue to rise, but slowly, and without the trust the dollar commands. And for now, and for the years ahead, the US dollar continues to shape the world.